actually somewhere different today, somewhere actually quite close to home, but somewhere that I've not really explored much before, and that's the Hills. I'm going to do a walk around Alva Glen today. So a few weeks ago I bought a bunch of guidebooks. Ordnance Survey have these like little ones, I don't know if you can see, where it's like 40 walks in a certain area. I bought a bunch of them. They seem really good, like a good way to find walks that you haven't done before or in places that you've not been to before and stuff. So yeah, I've got this one for the Hills, which is actually really close to where I live. But I don't know, I've had a bit of a mental block. I've done maybe 1 or 2 walks in the Hills, but really not that into it, even though like I can see them from where I live pretty much. So yeah, I've picked one from this book today, Alva Glen. It's only a short walk, but it sounds really good actually. So yeah, this is the walk I'm doing today. I don't know if you can see the map there. I think it's only about 2 miles. Not even that, but that's okay. From what I gather, it's going to be a lot of waterfalls. It should be nice. So yeah. So back in the 1800s, Alva had quite the mill industry, weaving fabric. As things got industrialised, they used the water from the glen that we're going to go up to power the machines, and this was once part of it, but I believe at some point of the game this got turned into like ornamental gardens, and this was actually a water feature at some point. Yeah, I guess it's just a bit of a ruin now, which is a shame. Yeah, very interesting around here. I'm sure at some point I don't know if I need to go up there. I think I'm going to go on the bottom one. I think at some point I read somewhere that somewhere around here they mine silver, and I feel like it was Alva that I read that. Not sure about that, I'll have to look into it, but I would definitely be interested in seeing where it was that they used to mine silver, or obvious reasons. walk down to the mills. So that was a very lovely waterfall. Just the right amount of water today for it to be like relaxing and pretty. As you can probably hear, this walk, it's not the most secluded. I imagine, I mean, I'm here on a, what day is it, Tuesday? And it is quite busy, which is fine. It's okay to go where people are sometimes, but I'd imagine on a weekend it's pretty packed here. So if you're after a solitude walk, probably not it. But yeah, it's very pretty here so far. It's a bit noisy. paper, this sounded like a nice walk, but the reality is really quite stunning. Yeah, to begin with, I wasn't so impressed. After I left the first waterfall, I wasn't too impressed. But as I've come further up the glen, it's very, very beautiful. Definitely going to be coming here again. So the path goes up there, around there, but it kind of looks like loads of people go through here for some reason. And it looks like maybe there was once a path straight along, so I think I'm going to have to try and scramble through here and see what's up here. Yeah, so there's a fence there, but clearly this used to be a path to something. I'm going to try and get across there and go up there a bit. Okay, the stepping stones were useless, but I decided just to walk through. And my feet are relatively dry, so that's a win. I don't even know if I'm actually going to see anything, you know. So I'm going to guess people come here for swimming. It actually looks pretty good. It sounds really loud though. I think there's maybe like a waterfall like around the back here. Can't quite see where the water's coming from, but this is beautiful. Got wet feet this time. So this has turned out to be such a beautiful walk. I think I said earlier that there was a lot of people around and wasn't too keen on that. I mean, it's nice people are out in nature and stuff, but I'd rather not be around people too much. But actually, as I've come up the glen, I've not really seen anyone, so yeah, it's very nice. Found a bit of solitude. Yeah, it's so good. Like, the views are beautiful, the waterfalls are great. There's lots of flowers and butterflies, and yeah, really nice. The distance is pretty perfect as well. I thought that, like, I think it's 1.8 miles, so I thought, like, that's less than an hour walking, isn't it? I thought this is going to be like a bit too short, but honestly there's like benches everywhere, and yeah, it's so scenic. I'm just sort of sitting on every bench that I come to and just watching the world go by. I've been out for about 2 hours already. I don't even think I'm halfway around yet. It's really good. I like that. Yeah, it's nice to be able to just sit and bimble around without having to like push on and get miles done. So yes, that's the first. So yeah, this is the first walk that I've done from that guidebook, and if this walk's anything to go by, I'm gonna get to experience a lot of really good walks just by following the guidebooks. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna head on a little bit soon, and I think there's a cave and a waterfall, like a waterfall in a cave or a cave next to a waterfall, I don't know. So I've got to go down that path there to the cave, which is assuming in that black hole there. That path makes me wish I'd brought my walking stick. So, top tip, if you've got to go down a dodgy steep bit, this isn't actually that steep, but it's that like gravelly, slippy stuff. Top tip, if there's no one around to rescue you, sit on your arse and shuffle down on your arse. So as you can probably tell, I'm out of the glen now. So that cave was like roughly at the halfway point, but this bit like over the top is a lot smoother walking, and yeah, I think I'm going to be back at the van pretty soon actually. I think I've only got like just less than a mile to go, so yeah, it's all very, very nice though. Definitely a good walk. I feel like I've timed this walk perfectly, looking at that cloud. So I'm almost at my van. It's like just a few minutes walk away. Yeah, fantastic walk. Looking forward to seeing what all the other walks are like in that guidebook. If they're as good as this, like, definitely got my money's worth there. Yeah, so as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.